This is incredibly great. I just wanted to get it closer to the microphone. I don't know. There's no switch on it, so that's good. Well, I'm going to tilt it this way so we can see. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the public announcement of the nominations for the 13th Annual Washington Area Theater Community Honors. My name is Roy Peterson, and I'm the Watch Board representative for Prince George's Little Theater, and I'm also the current chair for the current Watch Board. I'd like to give one thank you in advance and let everybody know that our server tonight is a woman by the name of Toby, and she is one of us. She is one of us theater people. She was Audrey in the Providence Players production of Little Shop of Horrors this October. So everybody take care of her because we want to be welcome back here in the future. Before we announce the nominations, we would also like to thank all of our judges for 2013 for all of their hard work. We'd also like to thank Margaret Binning for collecting, tabulating, and validating the ballots and the nominations. And we'd also like to thank the Birchmere here for hosting this evening's announcement. The Watch program was founded in 1999 with 10 charter member companies, and in 2013, 32 companies participated in adjudication. There were 114 shows, of which 42 were musicals and 72 were plays. That's what we adjudicated in 2013. Tickets are now available for the presentation ceremony to be held here on Sunday, March 9th. They will be here at the Birchmere. They will be over in the main room over there. And you can purchase them now, tonight, here at the box office, or you can purchase them through Ticketmaster online. And everyone is invited, so please get your tickets early and come and enjoy that evening. It's going to be a special night. And now for the nominations. In each of the 38 categories, 5 nominees were selected based on the average scores of at least 8 judges. In some categories, due to score ties, we will announce more than 5 nominations. Nominations will be read in alphabetical order by nominee. Please excuse any mispronunciations because we didn't confirm how to pronounce the names due to the secretive nature of these nominations. We will try to read them correctly in March at the ceremony. We will begin the nominations for outstanding technical achievements. Please welcome Lita Hall from Silver Spring Stage.
That'll do. Good evening, everybody. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Design of a Musical are Jared Davis, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage; Richard Gilpin, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players; Dan Lavanga, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater; Jane B. Wingard, Camelot, Second Star Productions; Jane B. Wingard, Little Shop of Horrors, Second Star Productions. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Design of a Play are Raiden D'Alba, Is He Dead? Providence Players of Fairfax; John Downing and Bill Glickbarg, 20th Century, Little's Theater of Alexandria; Richard Gilpin, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players; Bill Glickbarg and John Downing, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater; Skip Gresco, Rumors, McLean Community Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Construction of a Musical are Bill Bagaria, Camelot, Second Star Productions; Chris Feldman and Dan Remmers, Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria; Richard Gilpin, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players; Dan Lavanga, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater; Hector Lorenzini, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Construction of a Play are John Downing and Bill Glickbarg, 20th Century, Little Theater of Alexandria; Chip Gertzog, Mike Mathiasen, David Schwartz, Is He Dead? Providence Players of Fairfax; Richard Gilpin and Zachary Ball, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players; Stuart Travis, Bill Glickbarg, John Downing, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater; Dick Whaley, Communicating Doors, Colonial Players of Annapolis. The 6 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Painting of a Musical are Jared Davis, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage; Jim Court, et al., Seussical, Damascus Theater Company; Ronna Johnson, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players; Roy Peterson, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater; Jane B. Wingard, Camelot, Second Star Productions; Jane B. Wingard, Little Shop of Horrors, Second Star Productions. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Painting of a Play are Megan Coyle and Eddie Parker, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater; Kathy Farnsworth, et al., Rumors, McLean Community Players; Paul Hennessy and Mike Mathiasen, Is He Dead? Providence Players of Fairfax; Ronna Johnson, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players; Mary Speed, Red, Eldon Street Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Decoration and Set Dressing of a Musical are Lois Bancher, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis; Ellen Erickson, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage; Roy Hammond, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater; Ronna Johnson, et al., Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players; Jane B. Wingard, et al., Camelot, Second Star Productions. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Set Decoration and Set Dressing of a Play are Susan Driscoll Blount and Eddie Parker, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater; Susan D. Garvey, Red, Eldon Street Players; Paul Hennessy and Mike Mathiasen, Is He Dead? Providence Players of Fairfax; Ronna Johnson, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players; Ed Miller, et al., In the Next Room or the Vibrator Play, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Continuing the nominations for Outstanding Technical Achievements, Jenna Ballard from Kensington Arts Theater.
The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Properties of a Musical are Lois Bancher, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis; Helen Bard Sobola, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage; Teresa Nichols Bender, Caroline or Change, Eldon Street Players; Joanne D. Wilson, Camelot, Second Star Players; Joanne D. Wilson, Little Shop of Horrors, Second Star, oh, look, Players on one and Productions on the other. Who typed this thing? The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Properties of a Play are Grenda Davis, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players; Susan D. Garvey, Red, Eldon Street Players; Joanne Giddos, Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis; Connie Robinson, Jennifer Dustin, and Andy Serb, In the Next Room or the Vibrator Play, Colonial Players of Annapolis; and Andrea Witt, Is He Dead? Providence Players of Fairfax. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Lighting Design of a Musical are Jeffrey Scott Auerbach, Next to Normal, McLean Community Players; Ken and Patty Crowley, Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria; Garrett R. Hyde, Camelot, Second Star Productions; Garrett R. Hyde, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater, and Tommy Scott, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Lighting Design of a Play are Jeffrey Scott Auerbach, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater, Franklin Coleman, 33 Variations, Reston Community Players, Ken and Patty Crowley, 33 Variations, Little Theater of Alexandria, Ken and Patty Crowley, The 39 Steps, Little Theater of Alexandria, and Tommy Scott, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Port Tobacco Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Sound Design of a Musical are Wes Bedsworth, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis, David Correa and David Hale, Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria, Kevin DeMine, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage, Kevin Garrett, Parade, Kensington Arts Theater, James D. Watson, The Who's Tommy, Port Tobacco Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Sound Design of a Play are Draper Carter, The Woman in Black, Port Tobacco Players, William Krupczynski, 33 Variations, Reston Community Players, Jamie Kupar, Red Herring, Silver Spring Stage, Sean Doyle, Shiloh Rules, Port City Playhouse, and Nick Sampson, The Nerd, Rockville Little Theater. Continuing the nominations for Outstanding Technical Achievements, Todd Hughes from Eldon Street Players.
The 5 nominees for Outstanding Costume Design on a Musical are Eleanor Dix, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater, Kathy Dunlap, Carolina Change, Eldon Street Players, Andrea L. Elward, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis, Linda Swan, Camelot, Second Star Productions, and Linda Swan, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater. The 7 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Costume Design in a Play are Julie Bays and Carol Humans, In the Next Room or the Vibrator Play, Colonial Players of Annapolis, Susan Boyd, Rumors, McLean Community Players, Georgia Harlow, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater, Kaylin Miller, Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis, Susan No, To Kill a Mockingbird, Fauquier Community Theater, Robbie Snow, Is He Dead, Providence Players of Fairfax, Mary Wakefield, The Tempest, Rockville Little Theater. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Makeup Design of a Musical are Shamika Berry, The Wiz, Tantallon Community Players, Eleanor Dix, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater, Roy Hammond, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater, Larissa Norris, 9 to 5 the Musical, Arlington Players, and Colleen Novosel, Seussical, Damascus Theater Company. The 6 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Makeup Design of a Play are Kaylin Bauer, The Woman in Black, Port Tobacco Players, Susan Boyd, Rumors, McLean Community Players, Sally Cosenza, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage, Hillary Mazer, The Tale of the Allergist's Wife, Bowie Community Theater, and Betty Williams, 33 Variations, Little Theater of Alexandria. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Hair Design of a Musical are Shamika Berry, The Wiz, Tantallon Community Players, Eleanor Dix, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater, Beverly Hill Van Julen, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis, Megan May, Seussical, Damascus Theater Company, and Linda Swan, You Never Know, Prince George's Little Theater. The 6 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Hair Design in a Play are Susan Boyd, Rumors, McLean Community Players, The Cast, In the Next Room or the Vibrator Play, Colonial Players of Annapolis, Maureen Rolt, The Cover of Life, Bowie Community Theater, Rachel Royale, Life with Father, Aldersgate Church Community Theater, Maggie Skeckel Sledge and others, Murder on the Nile, Laurel Mill Playhouse, and Aaron Wagner, Matthew Purpura, Maya Wilcox, The Lieutenant of Inish Moore, Laurel Mill Playhouse. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Special Effects are Chip Gertzog and Jimmy Gertzog, Little Shop of Horrors, Providence Players of Fairfax, Andrew Greenleaf, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage. Keith Linville and Greg Rumpf, The Who's Tommy, Port Tobacco Players. Joshua Caro and others, The Lieutenant of Inishmore, Laurel Mill Playhouse. And John Roberts, 33 Variations, Reston Community Players. We'll now proceed with nominations for outstanding performances by an actor or actress, and John Kirby from Port Tobacco Players will read them.
The 5 nominees for outstanding performance as a cameo in a musical are David Hale as Leaf Margaret Mead, Hair, Laurel Mill Playhouse. Ricky Howie as the Washing Machine, Caroline or Change, Eldon Street Players. Lydia Kivrek as Grandma Seidel, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players. Kaylin Miller as Martha Jefferson, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Jacob Traver as the Fiddler, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players. The 5 nominees for outstanding performance in a cameo in a play are Jeffrey Gangswish as James, the Lieutenant of Inishmore, Laurel Mill Playhouse. Marty Hayes as Bill Leslie, It Runs in the Family, Second Star Productions. Mark A. Carroll Evans as Master Spirit, The Tempest, Rockville Little Theater. William D. Parker as Greta, Bent, Dominion Stage. Stephen Smith as Office Welch, Rumors, McLean Community Players. The 5 nominees for outstanding performance of a featured actress in a musical are Allison Block as Cassie, A Chorus Line, Arlington Players. Frida Enoch as Fräulein Schneider, Cabaret, Damascus Theater Company. Annie Ermlich as Vicki Nichols, The Full Monty, Little Theater of Alexandria. Stephanie Gaia Shu as Christmas Eve, Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria. Eben K. Logan as Sarah, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater. The 5 nominees for outstanding performance as a featured actor in a musical are Ryan Burke as Dan, Next to Normal, Kensington Arts Theater. Malcolm Lee as Noah Horse T. Simmons, The Full Monty, Little Theater of Alexandria. Matt Liptak as Nikki et al., Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria. Keith Miller as Ethan Girard, The Full Monty, Little Theater of Alexandria. Stephen Yednock as Herr Schultz, Cabaret, St. Mark's Theaters. St. Mark's Players, pardon me. 6 nominees for outstanding performance as a featured actress in a play are Christina Enoch Kemmerer as player number 1, Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Shania Higgins as Lucy Gale Shrugs, Shiloh Rules, Port City Playhouse. Lisa Hill Corley as Clemma Diggins, Proposals, Vienna Theater Company. Hilary Mazer as Frida, The Tale of the Allergist's Wife, Bowie Community Theater. Gail Nichols Grimes as Dr. Gertrude Lindenberger, 33 Variations, Reston Community Theater, or Players, pardon me. Jill Vore as Corin, As You Like It, St. Mark's Players. The 5 nominees for outstanding performance as a featured actor in a play are Chris Daler as Michael, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage. Chuck DeLulley as Lenny Gans, Rumors, McLean Community Players. Henry Legou as the Third Man, The Baltimore Waltz, Silver Spring Stage. Robert Tucker as player number 2, Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Gene Valendo as Dr. Hubert Bonney, It Runs in the Family, Second Star Productions. The 5 nominees for outstanding performance as a lead actress in a musical are Laura Gepford as Polly Baker, Crazy for You, Rockville Musical Theater. Nikki McDonald as Diana, Next to Normal, McLean Community Players. Anya Randall Nebel as Caroline or Change, Eldon Street Players. Elizabeth Yeats as Violet Newstead, 9 to 5 the musical, Arlington Players. Emily Zickler as Diana, Next to Normal, Kensington Arts Theater. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Performance as a Lead Actor in a Musical are Ian Brown Gorell as Bobby Child, Crazy for You, Rockville Musical Theater. Ray Flint as Benjamin Franklin, 1776, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Zadok Lee Kekua as Tin Man, The Wiz, Tantalum Community Players. Sane Kyrie Lewis as Coleman Walker, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater. David McMullen as MC, Cabaret, St. Mark's Players. The 8 nominees for Outstanding Performance of the Lead Actress in a Play are Karen Grimm as Sarah Shore, Trying, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Lita Hall as Diane, The Little Dog Laughed, Silver Spring Stage. Sarah Holt as Dr. Catherine Brandt, 33 Variations, Little Theater of Alexandria. Karen Lawrence as Mrs. Cecilia Deloney Pettison, Shiloh Rules, Port City Playhouse. Sarah Joy Leibowitz as Miranda, Expecting Isabel, Silver Spring Stage. Lillian Oben as Ruella, Communicating Doors, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Marianne Sullivan as Dr. Catherine Brandt, 33 Variations, Reston Community Players. Pamela Woodward as Poupée, Communicating Doors, Colonial Players of Annapolis. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Performance as a Lead Actor in a Play are Michael N. Dunlop as Judge Francis Biddle, Trying, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Chad W. Fortwalt as Kutarian, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage. Michael Coffrin as Mark Rothko, Red, Eldon Street Players. Fred Nelson as Dr. David Mortimer, It Runs in the Family, Second Star Productions. Clayton Pelham Jr. as Franco Wicks, Superior Donuts, Greenbelt Arts Theater. And finally, here are the nominations for Outstanding Achievement in Overall Production categories. Here is Ken Kemp from Rockville Little Theater.
The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Stage Combat Choreography are William T. Fleming, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage. Andrew Keller, As You Like It, St. Mark's Players. Kyle McGruther, Superior Donuts, Greenbelt Arts Center. Jared Schamberger, The Wiz, Tantalum Community Players. And Leland Shook, Macbeth, Castaways Repertory Theater. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Choreography are Tori and Murray Barber, The Wiz, Tantalum Community Players. Dwayne Monahan, Crazy for You, Rockville Musical Theater. Darnell Morris and Eben K. Logan, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater. Ben Simpson, Fiddler on the Roof, Port Tobacco Players. And Stefan Sittig, A Chorus Line, Arlington Players. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Musical Direction are Mayumi B. Griffey, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater. Matt Jeffrey, 33 Variations, Little Theater of Alexandria. Paul Nasto, A Chorus Line, Arlington Players. David Rode, Next to Normal, McLean Community Players. Christopher A. Tomasino, The Full Monty, Little Theater of Alexandria. The 6 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Direction of a Musical are Susan Devine, A Chorus Line, Arlington Players. Evan Hoffman, Caroline or Change, Eldon Street Players. Darnell Morris, Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater. Craig Pettinati, Next to Normal, Kensington Arts Theater. Frank D. Schutz II, The Full Monty, Little Theater of Alexandria. Christopher Guy Thorne, Avenue Q, Dominion Stage. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Direction of a Play are Michelle Bruno, Communicating Doors, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Doris Kluel, Trying, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Gloria Dugan, Red, Eldon Street Players. Ron Giddings, Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis. Craig Allen Mummy, The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Musical are Avenue Q, Dominion Stage, produced by David M. Moretti, stage managed by David M. Moretti. Avenue Q, Little Theater of Alexandria, produced by Margaret Evans Joyce and Carolyn Winters, staged managed by Joan A.S. Latta and Christina McDonnell. Caroline or Change, Eldon Street Players, produced by Teresa Nichols Bender, staged managed by Sierra Bannock. A Chorus Line, Arlington Players, produced by Amanda Acker and Lee Aspel, staged managed by Joan A.S. Latta. Ragtime, Kensington Arts Theater, produced by Craig Pettinati, staged managed by Jenna Ballard. The 5 nominees for Outstanding Play are 33 Variations, Little Theater of Alexandria, produced by David Hale, Bobby Herbst, and Russell Weiland, staged managed by Christine Farrell and Joan A.S. Latta. Red, Eldon Street Players, produced by Lorraine McGee, staged managed by Leslie Peterson. Shipwrecked, Colonial Players of Annapolis, produced by Joanne Guidos, staged managed by Stacy Mary. The Pillow Man, Silver Spring Stage, produced by Pauline Griller Mitchell and Amy M. Sullivan, staged managed by Rob Allen and Bridget Muehlberger. Trying, Colonial Players of Annapolis, produced by Carolyn Robinson, staged managed by Herb Elkins. That concludes the nominations.
Yes, let's have a big round of applause for all the nominees. This has been a great season this year. Congratulations to all the nominees. If any nominees are in attendance, please come down to the stage now to receive your nominations and have your photo taken. Any producers, directors in attendance can also collect nominations for their shows to distribute to the nominees. If any of the music directors or directors of the 5 nominated musicals are here, please come down and see us at the front afterwards to discuss performing at the ceremony. We are very excited by the slate of nominees for this year, and we're very much looking forward to the presentation on March 9th at the Birchmere. Tickets are on sale for the ceremony at the box office here tonight or through Ticketmaster. Thank you again for coming out this evening. The Watch Board will be holding a short meeting in the back of the room, I guess over there, in 5 minutes, and the nominations will be posted on the Watch website by tomorrow morning. Thank you all.